Yes.
What do you do for contentment?
I eat as much as I can get down my gullet.
Your field is a fairly competitive one. What do you owe your success to? Luck, being in the right place at the right time, or?
All those things, yes, all those things. Mostly luck. And hard work. I work very hard. I'm like a ditch digger. I never stop.
We saw the show that you just finished touring with. I wondered how long you'll take before you tour again with a new show.
With a brand new show?
Well, until
How
you come back to Chicago.
How would you like to see the old show again?
I did, but I wondered how long it'll be in between tours.
Well, you know, I feel like I'm kind of on a roll now. I used to take a lot of time off in between tours, but we had a great crew the last time, and a fabulous band, and everybody got along, you know, so well that I think I would like to do it again real soon.
We'll be back in just a moment. Thank you for those of you who just... that's from the 20th Century Fox film, The Rose, starring Bette Midler. Hi.
Hi. Bette, I would like to know if there's any other decade of show business, say like the Ziegfeld Follies time, that you might have liked to perform in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I would have had great...
As a Ziegfeld person, or what era would you?
Yeah. Yeah, Sophie Tucker, that lot, yeah.
I'd like to know where the word divine came from.
Well, you know, I was always a strange little child, you know. When I was in the 6th grade, I called everybody darling. I mean, there are kids like that. They just look at they watch those strange English movies where everyone is having tea and wearing long dresses and being in a drawing room comedy, and I thought I was in one. And I went around calling everybody darling and saying, oh, it's so divine, and talking, I don't know where, I thought I was a British duchess. I did, and I was only in the 6th grade, and it just stayed with me.
Now, I made a point before about how she alters the persona on stage. Now look, is this a svelte? Now look at this. At work, here's Bette Midler as a monologist. Watch this. Look at this body.
Oh, no. What did I do?
Do you know the one about the mailman? Okay, there was this mailman. I don't know why I keep winding up telling these terrible, terrible jokes. I wanted to clean up my act so desperately, you know. Sometimes I'm afraid I'm gonna, oh no. Oh no. Oh, you make it sound like I'm the only one out there who tells filthy, vulgar jokes. You are!
Now, how about that dress? It makes you look like you weigh 200 pounds.
Well, it's a robe.
Oh, it's a robe.
Not really a dress. It's supposed to be covering, it covered a quick change, so it had to be voluminous. But I told that guy it was too big. I did. I told him it was too big. Wait till he sees this show.
Go right ahead. Is the caller there?
Yes, I am. I just wanted to say, do you know what it's like to call your show? 2 kids at home, 35 years old. Anyways, I remember watching Bette years ago on Johnny Carson when she started as a steam bath lady. Wasn't that you?
Yes,
and
that was me.
I said, that girl is going to go someplace. Nobody could be that outrageous and be a steam bath woman. And I wanted, did Johnny give you the big break that you needed?
He was he was a big help. He was just about the biggest help. He took me to Vegas, too, one year. I opened for him, and yes, I do have to give him a lot of credit. He was great to work for, too.
Hang on a moment.
What kind of stores do you shop in to get these crazy outfits?
Well, I'll shop anywhere. I do like to shop. I only go twice a year, though. I go to flea markets, and I go to haute couture. I go to nothing in between. It's either from the gutter or it's from the sublime.
As has been mentioned before, you look terrific. You're so thin. But I read in the papers that you were recently hospitalized. How are you feeling right now?
I feel great. I feel great. I took a little dive in Detroit. It was very hot. It was about 105 degrees on the stage, and I do a lot of running around, and I sweat a lot, and it was, I was very tired. We had been on the road about, I hate to say this, on and off for about 7 months by that time, and I was really bushed, and one day I just fainted. And I had never fainted, and I thought I was dying. You know, so you know when I'm the kind of person who takes a little thing and blows it completely out of proportion. You know, I was calling for the pen to write my will, and I really was. They would come around me, oh, take the oxygen. It's no good. I'm dying. I'm dying. I was convinced.
Well, how did you do with the inevitable suspicion that there was a chemical reason for your condition? Nobody suggested that?
Did you mean, did anyone say I was on drugs? Oh, they know I'm drug-free. They know I don't do drugs.
I was just curious as to whether you liked them.
You certainly didn't think I was going to tell you I did drugs, do you? Oh, my, Phil, you are naive.
Yes, ma'am.
I was just curious as to whether you prefer the music of the 50s and the 60s to that of today.
No, I like everything. I like everything. In fact, what's going on in the music business now, what they call the new music or new wave, it's really exciting. Some of it is really, really fabulous. I like all of it.
You aren't going to stop singing, are you? I would give my left boob to sing like you do.
What would I do with your left boob?
I was just wondering...
See him in the control room. What's he saying? What is it?
You look so great. Do you have any regime? Do you work out, and do you have to watch your diet at all?
I'm the kind of person who makes a glutton of myself 1 week and then pulls back for 2. But I can't control my gluttony. Well, I do, I guess, because I do it while I eat and eat and eat, and I don't pay attention for weeks on end, and then I go back and I stop eating and I start working out, and I just wait till I fall apart, and then that's the kind of person I am. But I would like to get to a point where I was just used to it and did it every day, like Victoria Principal. Have you read her book? Her book's a scream. I'm not selling her book, though. I'm selling my book.
What's a scream about it?
She says you should exercise whenever you have the chance, which means, just to be doing this in the dentist chair and to be, sort of squeezing your buttock while you're standing in line. I mean, I couldn't get over it. I think it's fabulous, of course, but I mean, I couldn't. It's hard to see myself doing that. Yeah.